Hello everyone, welcome to Book Club Preview. I'm Michael, and today we're looking at Lab Girl Part 2, Woods, but there might be an S on that, Woods and Knots, and this is Chapter 1 of Part 2. Chapter 1 is incredibly short, and there's really just 3 parts. She talks about the South, how humid it is in the summer, and how cool it is in the winter, doesn't really freeze, and how that climate is so great for plants and flowers. And this is the South in America, which we call the South. Trees just open up their flowers, and their flowers are beautiful and open and flourishing, and it's beautiful and wonderful. And then she starts talking about the fall. How within like a week's time, a plant or a tree will take all the energy from a flower, or from a leaf, and pull it back to the root, to this one point, and create a wall, and then it'll make it dry on this end, and it'll make a clean break, and all the leaves will fall off within a week's time. She also gets a little bit into philosophy, how imagine if you had everything that you owned and sold it or threw it away just because you knew that next year you'd be able to buy it all back or get it all back, which is a really cute analogy. But I think she forgets that the whole entire tree and its root systems are still there. The tree doesn't just stop from a seed and then regrow everything again. It drops its leaves, which is very different than a human maybe selling everything they had. But anyways, it's still an interesting analogy, and certainly a cool philosophy of having this hope and trust that you can just throw away your life source, the leaves capturing that light energy, knowing that next year you'll be able to make more. Pretty cool. And then she talks about Atlanta, seemingly randomly, and about how Atlanta maybe is flourishing also like these trees because a bunch of corporations started going there and generating all this revenue. And then some of that revenue went into the university systems, which could be where she ends up going or how she gets extra money later on. I don't know if she'll tie that in, but certainly she talks about schools getting more funding. That leads me to a few vocabulary words here. And again, some of these I had to look up. Deciduous are trees that lose their leaves. So like in the mountain, they're called evergreens, and these are like pine trees that they keep their needles all year long. But then if you look at an oak tree, oak has a really broad leaf, and when winter comes around or fall, it drops those leaves. So plants or trees that drop their leaves are called deciduous trees. And I had learned that long ago in like high school, but I completely forgot what that word was and how to spell it, certainly. So I had to look it up. Profusion just means abundance, overly abundant. So I think talking about a profusion of maybe flowers or leaves falling. I can't remember which one. Copious is also excessive, a lot, many. And again, it could be copious amounts of fruit in the fall. I think she's talking about so much fruit everywhere. And the last one I have here is consummately, which is like skillfully or like professionally. The way that the leaves break off is so detailed and precision, like a skilled artist or something. Oh, no, I have one more, sorry. Choreographed. Now, you might have heard choreography. Choreographed is kind of the art of planning a movement or a dance or maybe even a music piece, for all I know. But the way that the leaves fall seems timed and planned, almost miraculously, the way it happens. And so it's almost like someone in a musical wrote this fall season, the time of when the leaves are going to fall and the flowers are going to close up and all that crazy stuff. That leaves us to our discussion question, which is what is your favorite part of fall? As we're just looking at this season, and she does talk about spring a little bit, but certainly more fall. I just think of right now it's October or November, fall season here in North America. What is your favorite part of fall? And of course, please make your own discussion question. That is all the time that we have for today. But thank you so much for joining me for this episode of Book Club Preview. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.
Hey, if you have any questions about the video today, please feel free to leave a comment in the comment section. If you had any other vocabulary words that you wanted to know what they meant, let me know. And also, if you're interested in maybe joining one of these book clubs, please leave a comment and I'll get back to you. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.